YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy GQ1 Wave, man. As y'all can see, I am in the process of changing my YouTube name and all that jazz, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, y'all see by the title, man, it's a story time, so yeah, man. So I'm gonna be telling y'all the story of how I took my granddad's car and fled to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was probably the stupidest decision I've ever made in my life, period. But anyways, man, before we get into the video and I tell y'all the story or whatever, man, y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on y'all post notifications so y'all can be updated on my next post. But anyways, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into the story. Alright, so boom, to start the story off, man, this was like, I want to say this was probably like around summertime, I think, if I can recall correctly, around the summertime. But anyways, man, or just going into the fall or wintertime, some in between that space. But anyways, man, you know what? We're not even gonna name their name. I'm not even gonna, you know, I'm not gonna put their real names. So we just gonna name my first homie, we're gonna name him Dino. You know, basically, my homeboy, we're gonna say Dino, we're gonna say Dino and Nav. Alright, so my first homie Dino, he basically came with the proposal of us sliding to Atlanta to link with some vibes. You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, I wasn't really with it, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really trying to do all this shit, you know what I'm saying? I like to, and that's another thing too, I'm gonna work on my cussing, man. But, you know what I'm saying? I like to, if I'm pulling up on somebody, I don't want to pull up like a whole group deep and shit, you know what I'm saying? It looks kind of weird and like suspicious. He basically had the idea, I guess he'd been talking to this girl already off rip, and got a little chemistry going or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. But my homeboys, what we named them? I said Navel. We named them Nav and Dino. Nav and Dino. All right, so okay, cool. So Nav, he basically was like, you know, we usually use Nav car to like go pull up on somewhere. Cause at the time, I ain't have a car, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no car. I just stayed at my grandparents, my folks' house. So boom, after that, you know what I'm saying, Dino was like, man, his shit ain't working either. At the time, we some young niggas. At the time, we still staying with our folks and shit, and you know what I'm saying, using their cars and shit. So my grandparents didn't really trust me to do all that, you know what I'm saying? After you fuck up one time, it's basically, that's raps. But anyways, man, so Dino and Nav was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you got a wheel, you got a ride type shit. And my granddad, he would let me use the car from time to time or whatever. And man, like I said, this was stupid, bro. This was like some real young nigga shit, bro. This is before like my whole mind and the way that I see the world and move about the world is just completely different now. But anyways, man, they was like, hey man, you got a little whip to you know what I'm saying, pull up on the vibes real quick. And mind you, we in Alabama. We in Alabama, bro. We in a whole different state. And if you from Alabama, like 9 times out of 10, you taking a long ass drive to go see folks, you know what I'm saying? Cause 9 times out of 10, it ain't really too much shit popping in your city for real. You know what I'm saying? It's Alabama, bro. Ain't too much shit going on in Alabama. But anyways, man, so boom. I was like, shit, hell yeah. Knowing damn well I'm lying like fuck, bro. Like, I'm lying so bad, it's like crazy. But anyways, I said, hell yeah, I got me a little wheel, you know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and slide. And then I said, just tell me what time, you know, we need to pop out and go. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, Dino was like, all right, I'm gonna give you the little heads up type shit. All right, I was like, all right, cool. So, anyways, you know, time passed by. Dino hit me up and it was like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's time to slide, fool. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I think at the time, my granddad, he had the key. Went in his room to take the key. And then when he would, you know, usually he'll sleep during the day and he'll leave at night. So during the day, I took his key, and at nighttime he basically go out to go to work. So after once he went to sleep, it going on to like, I can't remember the timing. It had to be like during the day still. You know what I'm saying? So I think my grandma, she was asleep already. At the time, she was already asleep. Now, usually that don't happen. My grandma, she stay up for a very long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Probably eating cookies and drinking coffee and shit. You know what I'm saying? My grandma had a real sweet tooth. Well, she still do, but it's the reason, and at the same time, it's the reason I got a sweet tooth. You know what I'm saying? My first words as a baby was cookies, man. But anyways, man, like I was saying, she already went to sleep. So I was like, all right, cool. Grandma sleep, granddad sleep. I got the key to the car. I'm about to push this bitch, and we gonna get the fuck on. We gonna get to where we gonna go, and we gonna get back. So anyways, man, after that shit, you know what I'm saying, I pick up the bros and shit. We hop in the whip, and we out. We gone. You know what I'm saying? Now, where we was at is in Roanoke, Alabama. It's like right on the border of Alabama and Georgia. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hurry up. Cause I ain't tell them like, bro, I kind of like basically stole the car. But, you know what I'm saying, I ain't tell them all that shit. But anyways, we hop in the whip and I'm just playing shit cool. I'm like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just driving, trying to play this shit cool. I'm like, hell yeah. Tight shit. Just chopping it up with their ass and cracking jokes and shit. But they kind of started suspecting shit. Cause, you know what I'm saying, when we left, man, I'm mashing that bitch. If you from Alabama and you drive back and forth from Georgia to Alabama, 9 times out of 10 that bitch gonna take about like an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, man, guess the timing we got there to no, matter of fact, we're gonna say that. So we got to Georgia in less than like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy because it was a nighttime, so it was getting close to nighttime. So, and my granddad, he works graveyard shift, so he worked late at night. So it going on nighttime, and you know we still outside, we still vibing and shit. So we pull up on the vibes and shit, and goddamn, it's only 2 vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you can see I'm just a third wheel nigga. I'm just a transportation type shit. I'm just out to have a good time and just drive and shit, nigga, basically. But anyways, man, so they had like they each had a vibe and shit, and goddamn, they just vibing, doing their own thing, and oh shit, light turned off. But anyways, they vibing, doing their own little thing while I'm sitting in the car and shit, and just matter of fact, no, they did set me up with somebody, but I was, you know what I'm saying, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to do all that shit. Anyways, we were sitting in the car, you know what I'm saying, she just going on and on about just talking. I'm not even listening, like, you know what I'm saying, shawty, I'm not even listening, bro, like, real talk, I'm on my phone, I'm just keeping conversation while they do what they do, basically. We basically just genuinely just chopping it up, just vibing and shit. But anyways, I'm basically, while we watching a TV show, I'm basically texting their ass like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying, it's about time to, mind you, I never told them, like, basically, I just stole my granddad cars for us to hit these vibes and shit. So, I'm trying to make it, like, obvious, but not too obvious, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to get climbed by the boys, you feel me? And that's another thing too, stop caring about what people think about you, bro. Fuck all that shit. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. They're gonna talk whether you doing good or not. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, I'm basically texting their ass like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think this, y'all ready to go? Y'all ready to slide? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all little But they still like, nah, we still working on who? We still do. I'm like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? It get close to like 9, 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? My granddad, he get up, like I said, about like around like 11 to 12. So 10 o'clock hit, I'm like, all right, bro, we gotta slide. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get this shit shaking. You know what I'm saying? So boom, guess how fast we got to goddamn Alabama, bro? From Atlanta to Alabama. Just guess how fast we got there, bro. This is like world record, nigga. We got there in 30 minutes, bro. On God, on big God. I could put this on everything I love. Like, remember what I said? It takes an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? And some change to get to Alabama and Georgia, well, the back and forth. Nigga, we got there in 30 minutes. Man, stop playing, man. Young nigga was really moving that bitch. But anyways, man, yeah, man. So by the time we pulling up back in the city or whatever, you know, it's like in our neighborhood, it's basically like one way in, one way out type shit. So when you come down the street, you can basically see who coming down the street type shit. So when I'm driving up to my house and shit, past my house, you know what I'm saying? I already see my granddad standing in the doorway and shit. And my grandma standing in the back, like behind him, like just hiding, just like, oh my God, I don't know what's gonna happen right now. Like, but my granddad, he ain't that type of person where like he put hands on you type shit. It's like, you just gonna know his disappointment in you. You know what I'm saying? You just, I don't know, it's the way he uses words. It's not even like he yells or exudes his voice. It's just like, it's, I don't know explain. It just, you could tell he's disappointed in you. But anyways, man, like, he just yelling, well, not yelling at me, he just talking to me and shit. And my grandma, she put the cherry on top. She's like, she was half asleep. She was like, Corey, you can't do that, man. But anyways, man, like I said, man, I'm a completely changed person, different person now, you know what I'm saying, than I was in the past. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess up so many times, man. And this is for any of you young females, young women, young males out there, man. I don't mess up so many times, man, but like, bro, at least make an effort to get better each and every day. You know what I'm saying? It may take a while. You might get it right then, but at least make an effort, you know what I'm saying? And also gain knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep trying to learn something new every day, you know what I'm saying? I promise you, bro. Like, now, my life is completely taking a 360 since I'm like, my whole aura and the way that I think I see the world is just different. It's just like my whole life is taking a whole 360. So like, yeah, man, just, if you ain't get nothing from this story, man, just get that from this story, man. But anyways, man, back to the story. After that, I dropped Dino and Nav off and shit. Well, before that, I dropped Dino and Nav off and I, you know, got my ear chewed off. But anyways, man, like I was saying, man, if y'all like this story time and y'all want me to do more story times or you know, elaborate more on this one, just let me know down in the comments, man. Y'all make sure y'all leave a like, man. Help me get to 100 subscribers, man. I need 100 subscribers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. So anyways, man, y'all go ahead and hit that bell too so y'all could be updated on my posts. And yeah, man, KiCo Mafia, we gone.
Man, I need me to do. If I ain't get paid, I ain't doing the show. Shit, I'm finna